is for emergencies only. Thank you and have a safe day.
Not us videoing each other. Oh, that's the worst feeling actually. Hi guys. So the water from my tea finally got done boiling, and yes, I have my mic attached to my teaspoon. It just seems really smart, right? Multitasking, multifunctional. But I'm gonna be whispering for most of this video because Sena is still asleep, and honestly, I don't blame her. We were up all night yapping, so I get it. I would be sleeping too. if I didn't want to record this and talk to you guys. But I really want to delve deeper into like the vision board I was working on when I was on the train. I didn't have a chance to do that. So let's dive in. I took the mic off the spoon because he actually made no sense and it was kind of annoying listening back. But for this year, my goal is to dream big. And that sounds very trite, very basic. Oh, dream big. But I have found myself not dreaming as much the past few years. And a lot of it is clouded by fear of rejection, fear of failure, and just not wanting to be disappointed. And so my goal this year is to really be brave and put myself out there. And even if I face rejection, not seeing it as something that is bad, like being able to feel how I feel about it, but ultimately understanding that rejection is just redirection and what is for me will always be for me. So might as well just put myself out there, right? I'm not gonna rule myself out before someone rules me out. And so the mindset I'm going into this year with, and at the core of it is my faith. I really want to prioritize God, Jesus in 2025. That's why I have the verse there that says, that is Jeremiah 29:11, that says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future." That's actually my life verse. That's a verse I've held on to for years when everything looks crazy and confusing and chaotic and I have no idea what is happening within me, outside of me. I just hold on to that verse because it gives me a lot of peace knowing that God is aware of everything. God is not surprised by these things. And if He's aware of it, that means I am protected. And if I am protected, then I mean, chill out. There's really nothing for me to worry about. And so holding on to that verse again this year. Then on the left top corner of the vision board, I have this person who's meant to be Jesus. I'm working on this vase that seems to be broken and he's putting it together. And this is actually in reference to the Japanese art called kintsugi. And basically, it's an art form where broken pieces are put together using gold. And it basically symbolizes how something can still become beautiful, even more valuable when put together with care and intention. And I really feel like this really represents my relationship with God, of how He's been able to put my broken pieces back together and make it even more beautiful than I thought was possible. And just like giving me beauty for ashes and just the redeeming quality of God. And so that's why I put that there and really seeing Him continue to do that in my life in 2025. And I have another verse up there talking about how I will succeed in whatever I choose to do, and God will shine a light on the path ahead of me. Very encouraging, amazing things to put on your vision board. Then, in addition to my spirituality and my faith, I'm really hoping to grow in regards to fitness. Long story short, I want to be sexy this year. I want to be getting BBL allegations. I want people to be like, "Are you using Ozempic?" And I'm like, "No, just, nah." I'm just so committed to myself that it's changing how I look now. But no, seriously, I really do want to invest in myself physically this year. And I plan on doing that by keeping a very simple, basic routine of just doing home Pilates workouts. I have amazing YouTube videos I watch, and I've been doing them pretty consistently, and I hope to stay on track. And just do my Pilates, get my steps in. And also, I have like a mini stepper I got from TikTok Shop. Yes, I am a victim of TikTok Shop, and it's amazing. So I can't even complain. Then moving down, I have on the left middle side, I have the daily routine planner, which is just me saying I really would like to keep a structured routine this year. It's kind of hard with my brain because the way my brain works, I think I might have ADHD, but it is what it is. I'm always like very scattered and not put together and forgetting things and starting things and giving up halfway. And so this year, my goal is to really create a simple routine that I can stick to and see the impact it has on my life. And I also have my iPad, a screenshot of my iPad working on CapCut. And that's just like speaking to this, vlogging and putting in effort into how I'm documenting my life and how I am curating it for the world to see. And I have a small cake with 100 subscribers on there. I'm really hoping I didn't create this channel with the intention of becoming like an influencer or anything, but I would still love the ability to create something and for people to want to watch it and for it to impact people in a positive way. And so it would make me really, really happy if at the end of the year I had 100 organic subscribers, not people I had to force to follow me or convince to follow me, just people who somehow found my content and gravitated towards it and liked it and chose to stay here and ride with me. Really believing for that this year. Below that, we have like, the environment, the earth, and people having conversations regarding sustainability. That's a huge passion of mine. I studied environmental science in college. This is in my cup. This is Zaina's cup, but we both studied the same thing, and it says environmental science. So that's what we both studied, and that's actually how we both met. But yeah, I would like to get back into that field this year. I don't know how it's going to happen, but it's going to happen. Right now, I'm in tech, and I'm like, how did I wander into tech? This is not me. This is really not me. And so, I'm dreaming big and believing that with intentionality, I'll be able to find myself back in this space. I want to read more about sustainability. I want to write more about sustainability. I want to volunteer in my city regarding sustainability programs and issues and just put myself in the neighborhood of this thing so that when the opportunity comes for me to transition, it's not a huge jump. It's just like, oh yeah, I was already doing all these things. So yeah, it's not rocket science. And then I have the Venn diagram, the Ikigai Venn diagram. It's also another Japanese concept of just like, how would I describe it? Of everything, your purpose intersecting. The Venn diagram says here what you love, what you're good at, what the world needs, and what you can be paid for. Imagine finding a job or a role that just meets all those qualities. It sounds too good to be true, but once again, dreaming big, dreaming that that is a possibility that I can achieve. And then I have a smiley face that says debt free. And also, I have another quote that says the money I spend will always be replaced by more. I have a huge problem with how I view money, and I'm really trying to change that mindset moving forward. So that's why I have those stickers there. My family is happy and healthy. Amen. Amen. I love my family. I love them so much. I'm such a family oriented person. And my wish and hope for them is to be healthy, happy and healthy. And my friends also fall under family. So that also qualifies, that also applies to them. And then I have in the corner of my vision board, I have All About Love by Bell Hooks. And I have like, someone sitting down in a cafe writing with all these nice snacks around them. I really just want to romanticize my life this year. I want to go out to more cafes and just go there and just read, write, reading more books. I've really wanted to read this book by Bell Hooks and I keep pushing it back. I don't know if I'm running away from something or if it's just my procrastination that's killing me, but I know I want to read this book specifically this year and even more books. And then lastly, I have the job offer letter. I really like my job and the company I'm at right now, but like I mentioned before, I'm looking for something that is more aligned with my passions and what I see myself doing long term. And so, really believing for an amazing job offer this year. And I say I attract incredible opportunities into my life. Amen. And so, I think I covered most things, everything. In the middle, I have a plain window, and that's just because I want to travel more by myself and with my friends. I want to go back home this year. I haven't been back home in 10 years. And so I'm really believing, I don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't know how it's possible, but I am believing once again that I will be in Nigeria in December. So that is my vision board. And I really enjoyed doing this on Pinterest. They made it so easy to just make this collage and cut out stickers. And it's like, I feel like I'm going to make more of this. So I highly recommend. And if you do it, let me know what you come up with. But back to the regular programming, back to the regular programming of me not talking in my videos. Thank
Okay.
you.